Following the massive scale and global success of Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, the MonsterVerse is moving toward its next chapter with another crossover centered on two of cinema's most iconic titans. While the name Godzilla x Kong: The Supernova has been widely used in fan discussions, it's important to note that this is not the official confirmed title. What has been confirmed is that a sequel is in development, continuing the shared universe built by Legendary Entertainment and distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures. The next film is currently scheduled for release in 2027, signaling the studio's long-term commitment to expanding the MonsterVerse. At its core, the next installment is expected to continue the evolving relationship between Godzilla and King Kong. In previous films, both titans were introduced as forces of destruction, but over time they have become more complex figures, balancing between protectors and uncontrollable natural powers. Their uneasy alliance in the new empire shifted the dynamic from rivalry to cooperation, and the sequel is likely to explore what that alliance truly means in a world that is still trying to understand and survive alongside them. One of the biggest changes expected in this new chapter is the way the world itself reacts to the existence of titans. These creatures are no longer hidden or misunderstood myths. They are now active forces shaping the planet, affecting ecosystems, cities, and global politics. Humanity's role has also changed. Instead of trying to control or eliminate titans, people are now forced to adapt. Governments, scientists, and organizations are likely to play a bigger role as they try to study, track, and possibly coexist with these massive beings, even as the risk of destruction remains constant. The film is directed by Grant Sputor, known for bringing a more thoughtful and grounded tone to science fiction storytelling. The screenplay is written by Dave Callaham, whose work often combines large-scale action with character-driven narratives. This creative team suggests that the sequel may not just focus on action and spectacle, but also on the emotional and philosophical weight of living in a world where such powerful creatures exist. The Titans are not simply threats or heroes, they represent forces that humans cannot fully control or even understand. If the idea behind Supernova reflects the direction of the story, it could hint at a threat that goes beyond anything seen before in the MonsterVerse. A supernova represents an explosive cosmic event, something that reshapes entire systems. In the context of this film, it may symbolize a new level of danger, possibly involving forces that challenge even Godzilla and Kong. Whether this threat comes from deep within the Earth, the Hollow Earth, or beyond, the scale is expected to increase while still keeping the focus on how these events affect both Titans and humans. Another important aspect of the story is likely to be the continued exploration of the Hollow Earth, a concept introduced and expanded in earlier films. This hidden world beneath the surface has already revealed ancient ecosystems, unknown creatures, and deeper connections to the Titans themselves. In the next film, the Hollow Earth could become even more central, possibly serving as the origin of new threats, or as a key to understanding the balance between Titans and the surface world. This adds another layer to the story, making the world feel larger and more interconnected. What makes the MonsterVerse stand out is how it treats its central creatures not just as monsters, but as part of a larger natural system. Godzilla is often portrayed as a balancing force, while King Kong represents strength tied to instinct and territory. Their actions are not driven by good or evil in a human sense, but by survival and balance. This perspective allows the films to explore deeper themes, such as the limits of human control, the consequences of interference, and the idea that nature operates on a scale far beyond human understanding. Ultimately, whether the film is officially titled Godzilla x Kong: The Supernova or something else, the direction is clear. The MonsterVerse is moving toward a story where coexistence is no longer optional, and where the presence of Titans forces humanity to rethink its place in the world. This is no longer just about battles between giant creatures. It is about the long-term consequences of living alongside them. As the scale grows and the threats become more complex, the focus remains on survival, balance, and the question of whether power on this level can ever truly be controlled.